All right, so we're right here at the Ranchetti, the Yeti statue, and our adventure starts just a couple miles down that way, Jasper Trail. So we're gonna load up and get started. So we'll see you guys on the dirt. All right, so we made it to the trailhead here at Jasper Trail. Van is parked right behind me. And if you look at this trail, it's actually really narrow, really easy to miss. Right off the road. 2 miles from Ranchita, where the Ranchetti, the Yeti is at. But let's go ahead, look at the van. So I just finished airing down. Aired down to about 20 PSI. This is just easy road from what I understand. It's probably mostly just like this. I've seen some videos where they even graded it. So it's just getting easier, I guess, over time. The weather is nice. It's real cool. Cool weather out here. Probably in the 70s right now. Sprinkling a little bit. But let's look at Paddy on the 35s. This is our first outing with the lift kit and the 35s and with the wheels and tires. So super excited to get out on the trails, and we're gonna be out here for 2 nights. So we're gonna go out here, explore, and try and find a nice campsite. But look at the views; it's actually really nice out here. So yeah, let's hit the trail. All right, so wifey was driving while I kind of run and record, and I had her back up to restart so I could record it. And as she was backing up, she went straight into a bush and gave Paddy her first scratches. I wouldn't even call this pinstripes. This is pretty deep. So wifey just christened her with the first scratches. What do you got to say?
Sorry.
It happens. This is bound to happen. So.
At least it wasn't in a parking lot.
She's right. At least it wasn't in a parking lot. So yeah, let's keep going. It's so beautiful out here. Look at that. actually a really cool trail. A little narrow for the van, but we're doing fine. Since it's narrow and got a little bit of rocks, it's a little bit technical. Just driving the van, if it was a smaller vehicle, this would be a breeze, but this is a lot of fun. And the van is doing great. All right, we had to stop and just take in this beautiful scenery. We got a double rainbow going on. Look at that. Let me zoom out here. Look at that. The van and then the sun beaming on those mountains back there. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Look at that. Awesome. All right, so we found a place to call camp tonight. We got Paddy parked and some rocks underneath the tires there to kind of level it out. And then we got this cool rock. I swear it looks like an eagle head or something, a hawk head. So that's really cool. We're gonna start getting set up. But there's a cool view right behind this rock. A beautiful view here. The van and the dogs. And the wife. All right, so let's get cozy. So we got our kitchen set up. We got the stove here, just a couple tables, our water. We got this little USB rechargeable thing for the water. And then we got this Milwaukee pack out that has all our kitchen utensils. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm not gonna go too much into it. Aluminum, some spray oil, all our spatulas and stuff, and then we got like our pots and some propane. And then right here, this is just a Coleman table, nothing fancy. And then we got the stove, which is actually a Milwaukee pack out, as you can see right here. I made this obviously from a Milwaukee pack out and a Coleman Triton stove. Got the two burners, and pretty much I just chopped it up and just used the insides, the internals of the stove, and I made some brackets to make it work. And I've used it several times now. It works really well. The inlet for the propane is right here, and it goes with this hose right to the propane tank. And then the knobs for the burners are right here. You can see the right burner, the left burner. So just twist these and you can hear the gas going now. So but yeah, it works well. And yeah, so we're gonna start cooking now. And also we got our fridge in here inside the van, the 12-volt fridge. And we're just grabbing our stuff for dinner. This is the inside of our van so far. Still pretty raw. We haven't done anything on the top or the sides. But we got our bed nice and comfy. Alright, so we just finished up our dinner. We had a simple meal, just some ground turkey with rice. A couple chips on the side, yeah, with some quesadillas. And we are nice and full. It is 7:35 and it's getting close to our bedtime, so we are gonna wrap this up, clean things up, and then get our bed ready. It's pretty much ready, we don't have to do anything. Just get inside and get, ooh, excuse me, get cozy, change, and we'll wind down and call it a night. It's 6:45. It's only me and this guy that are awake. Oh, I woke him up. Yeah, it's a nice morning, perfect weather. All right, good morning from the campsite. We're doing some cooking right now, cooking up our breakfast. Simple meal, some eggs with cheese, some ground turkey with potatoes, hearty meal. Yeah, it's a nice morning. Temperatures are perfect.
59 right now. Sunny, clear skies.
Got our Eagle Rock, Bird Head Rock, whatever you gotta name it. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Doing some exploring today in the area, and we found these cool formations, and not familiar with these. It almost looks man-made, very well could be, but I want to say that it's natural. We saw some more kind of along right along there, but we didn't stop at those. It was kind of a climb to get up there. But yeah, pretty cool. Just doing some more exploring. It's a nice area. There's actually a picnic table right there. And looks like a spring right here. So let's go over there, see what it looks like. All right, so this is definitely a spring right here. These are kind of wetland plants. I don't know the exact type or the name of it, but I mean, just looking at it, it's pretty obvious. So there's water seeping out of the ground here that can support these plants here. It's pretty nice. And there's a table. So we're doing some more exploring in the Culp Valley area. I believe that's what it's called. And right behind me is Pena Spring. And you can see some of the runoff from the spring here. It's actually pretty moist. Look at that, it's just like mud. So this supports a lot of habitat out here, plants and animal life. You can see some water actually running right there. A lot of flies and stuff, different types of bees. But it is pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice out here. Recording?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're here in Borrego Springs, Coyote Canyon. We're at the pretty much where the trail starts. You can see there's a little over there. There's a little visitor center right where the pavement ends. So I don't know how many miles the trail is to where we plan to camp, but it's several miles. I would say maybe 8, roughly. So right now we're airing the tires down again. I'm going down to like 22 PSI. This road is a lot bumpier in some sections than any of the trails that we did today, this morning, or yesterday. When nature calls, both of them, both of the dogs. We're gonna pick that up, so we'll be right back. All right, so we just finished airing down all 4 tires in Paddy, and we're gonna start Coyote Canyon Trail and look for a campsite. We're in Borrego Springs now, so last night we camped up in Culp Valley, which is up in those mountains right behind me. It's a bit warmer down here for sure, but it's tolerable. And it's about 3:15 in the afternoon, so it's gonna start cooling down. Making our way down the trail. This is what it looks like. All right, so we're here at the third crossing, water crossing, and the gate is closed. You can see here, protection from June 1st, 2025 through September 30th, 2025. And it's October. So technically it should be open, but it's not. So yeah, we're just gonna have to turn around and figure something else out for camp. Kind of a bummer. The area beyond this is beautiful, and the trail kind of continues just right along this creek, and yeah, up into that valley. But hey, things like this happen. We did look up online, and we should have called the ranger station. I guess they could have told us, updated us on real time as to whether the trail was open or not. But yeah, so let's see. We got to figure something else out.
Oh, oh!
Now look at this guy. All right, so a little update, guys and girls. We turned around at the gate and we went back to the water crossing, and there's this turnout kind of parking area right here. So we just pulled in here to kind of brainstorm and some ideas as far as what to do. And we had some sandwiches as well because we were getting pretty hungry. So we decided we're just gonna drive back. There's a couple campsites just right off the road, and some of them have fire rings, and we have some firewood. So we're gonna drive back down the road and find one of those campsites with the fire ring, and that's where we'll stay tonight. So that way we can burn that wood, have a nice cozy campfire, and we are ready to relax. We've been driving around and exploring all day. The dogs are tired, and we're pretty tired. Yeah, we're gonna load up right now and then get back on the trail, find a campsite, and yeah, get cozy. Update. So we backtracked on Coyote Canyon trail or road, whatever you want to call it, looking for a campsite, and we drove past one, and we thought that there was one more past that, and then we got to the trailhead, and we didn't find any other campsites. So we decided, instead of backtracking again back into Coyote Canyon, to just hop onto the road a couple miles and then hop onto another trail, and that's what we ended up doing. And it's obviously dark. We're on a trail called Short Wash right now, and it's just a wide open desert, so you guys can't see it right now, but you'll see in the morning. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, we got the van here, and then got the boys kind of relaxing a little bit. They're happy to be out of the van. And yeah, just cooking up some dinner. Nothing fancy. Again, some ground turkey with some rice. Got your protein, got your carbs, and we're gonna have some avocado with it, some healthy fats, a little bit of cheese, and carb balanced tortillas. So yeah, simple but good. Morning from our campsite. So, see behind me the sunrise. Sun is coming up. My hair's probably pretty messed up. Yeah, we got Harley exploring. The wife and Charlie are inside the van, still kind of resting. They're awake, but they're just not ready to get up. We got the sun finally cresting over the clouds. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Got the van with the setup. Got the dogs and the wife. And we got the sun painting these mountains here on the back. Everywhere you look, it's nice. Alright, it's a beautiful morning in the desert. Had a beautiful sunrise, great weather, and got Rachel right now cooking. Let's see, what are you cooking?
Potatoes, bacon, and then we'll do eggs.
Potatoes, bacon, and we'll scramble some eggs. Even got some avocado, cheese. Make a good breakfast.
Alright, let's go home. Rear end is too long. It's hitting the spare. The camera's on the other side.
All right, so we got unstuck. I tried coming down this little ledge on this wash, and the rear end got stuck, got hung up on the overhang. I just had to get underneath and start chipping away the sand, and it eventually lowered enough to where I could drive out. So, yeah, another adventure.